Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. It's time to expand. Specifically, the Homium solution production area here. We also could just put in a bunch of speed modules or something. We have the technology. That would also help here. Just making process units from all the scrap. So that's already kind of taken care of. We can make some speed module 2s. Just set up a whole thing just making those. Or we just add more machines. That also works. Would be a lot more speed per thing though. Let's see, processing and these speed modules. Speed module is the part that takes a little bit though. I'll just set this up. We get plenty of all these things. Let's set up a make speed module 2s area. Here is, I mean, we could even make the speed module 2s faster with speed module 2s. It is something can happen. Anything to take them out of here though? Probably not. Speed module 2s. Speed module 1s. Huh. And if we have these, we're gonna need this one to the side here. That'd also work. Maybe just put multiple of the sides. How long does it take to make these? 30 seconds for 2, 15 seconds for 1. It needs 4 speed module 1s. So essentially 2. 2 to 1. Should mostly work, I would think. Okay. You make speed module 1s. You could even put these next to each other so they could grab from the same box. Those are multiple different kinds of boxes and stuff too, so that's fine. It'll all work. Here. Out. Take these from boxes, take this from boxes. Here we'll put down the boxes. There's not so we can take from the same box here. That'd be here. Okay. Box, box. This box just needs a bunch of these. In how many? 5 and 5. So basically even amounts. Let's just go up here and just grab a huge pile of these. Are we gonna need to speed up everything by increased quantities? Probably not. We have the capacity for it though. So it's something. Okay. Found for everybody. Here's more of all these. This one also needs more of these, along with more of those. And then, okay, these ones don't even need the blues. These need the regular ones. We also have a huge pile of those. Let's open a box over here. Yeah, this is full now. That can be a problem. Not for at least a little bit. Another location to be slightly concerned with. As the case may be. Okay. These are making speed modules, and these are making speed modules to make a speed module. We can use these speed modules to just immediately speed up the speed modules. It's to 50%. And there's the next 2 for the half of the next one, so that's perfect. Indeed, that will be speed. Okay. So we could bring all of the circuits down here to go into making these things, but we don't need to. Here's one for you. Start by speeding up these, because if we speed up this right now, it wouldn't even go faster. Because it's not getting enough more of these currently. You can go faster here. It's going to go slightly faster. So we get this. We'd also put beacons down also. I can make it even quicker. With the quantity of circuits that we have here, Getting all of this going faster and faster. Totally doable. Each of these is plus 30%. Put in 3 of them in each, 4 of them in each. And then use the increased speeds to make even more of them. What would it take to make some beacons here? Let's make a couple. Oh, we don't need to make those. We're gonna go grab another heap of them. And all the circuits we could hope for here. Huh. There's 2 more of these. Down here. Next one go in here. It's going quicker. Quicker and quicker. Another one like this one. Now, everything's going a full plus 60%. So we can get beacons, how many of things they can hit each. So we can definitely do something with it. That's for sure. Quicker and quicker and quicker, there I go. Alright. Put it here, it can hit 2 things. Also here, can hit that one 2. 2 things, both of those. We definitely put down at least 4 beacons on all this stuff. What's a beacon next? Who gets a module next? You do. Then you do. We need to move this power pole here. That's fine. That was not a load-bearing power pole, so that's good. It's going faster and faster. We can also put beacons that aren't hitting 2 things each. Just surround the rest of things with even more beacons. But 2 more beacons is still quite a bit of additional beacon speed. Everything's going at super speed. Making 0.09 per second. Doesn't feel like a lot, but it's going. Plus 120% speed. That goes in here. That's going at plus 143% speed. That's going at 165% speed. That's going at 152%. This only has. I guess this is gonna hit by. This thing can get hit by 4 at the same time. So if we want to keep everything going, we're gonna need 1 more beacon back here. That's also giving these. Oh, 2 more. 2 more beacons back here. They're also speeding these ones up. 233% speed. 255% speed. Now we're talking. We could definitely get more beacons on things. Definitely an option. 300%, 247. These are getting hit by 4. These are getting hit by 2 each. We can't really fit. So this would hit 2 of them. And this would only hit 1. Another beacon. So that'll get this by 4, this will get by 4, this will get by 4. A lot of this is unnecessary. But I mean, we're here. We might as well make the most of things. Give or take. For you, this one needs to be powered up, of course. Okay. 300%, 321%. Why are you getting at 321% now? Oh, this one's hitting it. Okay. And this is just going to be waiting for it. For a tiny bit. So each of these needs... hit this, but not there. We hit this, and hit this. It's just not quite enough distance. You can't hit these without hitting that either. Doesn't matter. And this one is out of things now. Alright. You can have more circuit bits. You get more circuit bits. We need more circuits here. We spent all of our circuits getting more circuits. There you go. We still need to actually make some for actual use here. Which is amusing. Okay. And now we have some speed impossible 2s being made. At a solid speed. Power-wise, looks like we are... We have all the power with all this processing. There is the Assembly Machine 3. Actually, going up higher. Not too much Assembly Machine action out here. This is also making it significantly more expensive. Plus 600%. Yeah. These have cost, and then these are 600% more energy usage for 300% working speed. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Oh my gosh, the amount of gears. Alright. Anyways, we now up the speed on these guys by 90% each. So essentially, that's like just giving it a good ol' almost an additional one each. It's almost like we have 6 of these here. That's nice. Is that enough to deal with things? Potentially not. Okay. Definitely going to get more of this going. Can the plate keep up? Yes, plate production's still keeping up. Because it's waiting for a solution to happen. It still take a little bit. 7.9 plus 90%. 18.9 solution per second. It's making 100. It's definitely still taking a little bit here. More speed would not be unnecessary. We can tell if we're not overproducing anything if the solution doesn't fill up. Which currently it's not, but if the plate usage gets all the way through, might be onto something. See how quick it takes to get the solution back in here. Oh, it's actually going pretty good. So that is as full as it's going to be there. We have to see what the bottlenecks are going to be here. Because they're only making so much of everything here. It's definitely going. We can add more of things if necessary. The ore is now getting used up here. That's good. But we have to remember we do have additional things up here, and it's also almost full. Let's go over to the other island, grab some stuff out. See which ones are getting almost full, and if we want to do anything about it is, I guess, the next question here. You can hear the alarm. Thank you, alarm. Very appreciate it. Solid fuel is almost full. Yep, sure is. Okay. We're gonna solve that with some recyclers. Oh, you want to use gears? I can take some gears. That's actually empty of gears. We're recycling all the gears. That's nice. Guess we do need to make the gears then. Here we are. Oh, we already have a bunch of recyclers. Alright. We'll let it go further than this. And then we take the recyclers. And then we feed it into itself. Give or take. And that will use up some of the solid fuel. And everything should be good. It'll only take the solid fuel if it goes past here and then it's been used. We're still going to be getting solid fuel. It might be a little bit aggressive. Let's go with 1 for now. So now we're back under the 90% here. We still need to make sure that we don't lose all the solid fuel. It's definitely taking it all out here. It's very quick about getting rid of it. This is a job for a slow inserter. I don't use those too often. Just need to take a little bit of solid fuel out of the system. Not all of it. We still need it for power. It needs to go down, though. We say it's going down? 7, 48, 44, 7, 50, 47, 49, 44, 45, 43. So hit a smaller number there. 40, 41. Okay. So it's technically getting less and less here. Anything else I want to put into the eviscerator? Everything? Do we need any of this stuff besides the ore? Not really. What are the main culprits here? Storage amounts, 9, 7, 33 on the stone, 25 on the concrete. So we definitely get rid of some stone. And concrete. So we got a recycler. It recycles back onto the line. And this keeps going. We don't need this stone for anything, really. Especially not over here. And that will break the stone very quickly. Just get rid of it. The question's gonna be, what does concrete break into? It's going to influence some stuff here. It's complicated. It's gonna need to be more complicated. Okay. What are we making? Nothing very quickly. Sounds like chemical process. There's a brick. Stone brick. Turns into stone bricks. What else is in concrete? Stone bricks, ores, and water. It's not going to get the water. We might get the ore sometimes. Not so far, it doesn't. Then we just need a stone brick destroyer. Can we pump this straight into another recycler? Perchance. That's now destroying bricks. And then it'll pump it straight back to itself. Doesn't be quite as complicated as all that. This, like this. How about that? This makes concrete into stone bricks. Stone bricks get turned to stone bricks, probably. Hard to say. It's going so quickly, some of these things in here. Something was in there. Might just be invisible. At any rate, That's solving the problems here. More or less. Alright. We'll take our ore and leave. That's a whole bunch of it. Very good. It's definitely a system out here. We got all of these supplies, a lot of which we kind of don't really need, but they're here. We got the main system over here, bringing in just heaps of all the ores and stuff, all the scrap. So now it's empty, which means it needs more, which we can supply from the other spot. So that will keep this going a bit here. How much is it? We could definitely still put in more of these, probably. Some chemical plants. Just make more of this. Can we support additional ones? Questionable. I mean, you can try. There's one more. The current setup is going to work here. And hook it up to the water on this side, which is also the water for the boilers there, which is very important. Okay. Instead, we'll hook it up like this. Then you. Pipe, power, and inserter. What else would be helpful? Go. And you can have some speed here too. I'm going to buff it up by 90%. Okay. How far away can we put a beacon here? Just put a beacon in the back of this. Speed up. No, don't need to make those. No. That's just on novice, that's fine. Also, the wire's not connected. Gotta fix that. Would be good to fix that. Okay. Make another beacon here. 2. So many of these we can hit with beacons at the same time. Put them over on this side. I'll do something. This pipe here, which is a little in the way, it's gonna hit all 4. Reach it over here. It needs to be here. It's kind of taking up most of the space. Beacon here. Let's speed up 3 of them. So that's gonna speed up the plate production. That's also something. 217%. 180%. Well, that's more solution. The plates are also getting backed up here. That's noteworthy. A few more beacons. Gets the job done. We got a dip there in the accumulators. That's noteworthy. Might need more boilers and stuff. Okay. And also, these are also speeding up the plate production here, which is pretty much full now. Also of note, the rocket fuel and low-density structures have also filled up here, so that's as much as that needs, which is great. How's everything else doing here? Electrolyte production full before it needs to get to the next part, which is great. This tank is roughly filling up. It's been used for everything. It's also going to be filling up this tank of things. In total, this is enough that it's making it. It's ready to go again. Getting the batteries and the circuits, superconductors. Superconductor. It's full of materials. Output full. Well, that's not a limit. This is being made, so that's not a limit. These are already all going. honestly might have the limiting factor being the final step here, making the science. We can rectify that. I don't even need 4 of these. There'll be a lot more science being made. I mean, dream big. Double the science output. That hooks up perfectly with that. That's nice. Comp. Like this. And like pipes. Pipe here. Underground pipes. So to get to here. So out of here. And inserters. Where they are needed. Okay. Let's see with this many more if it can produce. We can also just put speed modules in here. Or productivity modules. Also an option. It's only a small amount of additional ones, so. It already has a built-in plus 50% productivity, so. That's not the real thing we need to deal with. Let me see if this is going to kill the limiting factor somewhere. There's the accumulator construction. Let's just put in more speed modules wherever it needs to be. Or whatever. We've already aimed through all that ore, huh? And we don't have another that much ore sitting over here yet. Only 100 more. It's gonna be... Yep, now it's completely out again. We feast and famine here for a little bit. 6.3k. If we could get this other ore being brought over here, we could get a more consistent amount produced here. Instead of us having to run over here every time. Actually got a lot of the oils and stuff in the way, so trying to get a train to just grab this ore and bring it over there would be a little inconvenient. Good though. Let's put on our running faster suit here. Can cross here more quickly. For one, we don't specifically need all of those robots. Okay. Let's dump that in here. I think it's used up. Looks like accumulators. It's kind of falling behind. All depends on how much ore we actually get in here to make more of this, to make more of that. We can just keep on slapping more speed modules and things, though. We have the technology. In a literal sense, these can take 5. Oh, they do be spinning now. Look at that. Let me speed up. We could speed up one of these, or have more of them. It's not like making more of these is a limiting factor or anything, so that's fine. Okay. It's already chewing through this. 200% speed is definitely quite a bit. How's all the scrap handling? We've got 7.2k scrap left here. It's not much. And here it's getting what it can. Seems to be handling this part at least still. As far as I can tell. Yeah. And the gears are almost full again. Alright. We need some gear solutions here. It needs to get all the way to here before we disintegrate them, because it needs it for making all the stuff here. What we're gonna do is take these gears, bring them over here, and recycle. It's gonna get us iron. The iron It gets recycled from the recycling back into itself. It really depends how much it needs everything here. If you get more complicated chains, it'll take more than all that. Here. Gears to iron to not my problem anymore. There you go. And now, less gears. Everything just gets disintegrated. Maybe. Or just fills up entirely. You guys doing anything? Target is full. It's already full from itself. I'm trying to put some in. I'm gonna put some in. This might not quite work. Eh. It needs to have the iron competing with the other recyclers putting it in more. And then it will actually work. This one down here isn't getting as much because there's not as many gears get into it, so it is actually getting put in. This one's getting stacks of it, sometimes putting it in. These ones up here are just filling themselves up. Okay. What we need here is a slightly different dynamic. We need a belt. And then recyclers. But you sure are getting a little in the way here, aren't you? This last guy here. Move this whole thing over by one, it'll work. Gears. And we got plenty of gears. There's 9 now. That's... Alright. Now, recyclers. And then a belt, and then recyclers. And then a belt. Nope. Recyclers, and then a belt. And then recyclers. And then a belt, and then inserters into recyclers onto a belt. Okay. You here. And you go up here. Cross around behind yourself. In some fashion. This makes iron here, that makes iron there. And this iron's on this side. Okay. That should about work. Always looking for potential problem locations. Like over here. This is still full of plastic. This is heaps of copper. This steel chest doesn't even matter. This is doing its best, is what it's doing. Okay. Where are these guys going? Not enough solution. To be expected. Can we... I mean, we can't really speed up the recyclers. We have too many of everything going through here. Is this dealing with the gears problem? Seems to be going down. We'll call that a yes. Slightly less possible problem, the other larger ones here, but taking care of the gears is a good first step. There's only half of these are going past here. Maybe we're going this way. There's also this gear making iron over this way. Alright, that's fine. Okay. So we're still getting enough scrap for this section. So we're getting more scrap over here. Another 100 ore there. Would we be able to get a train across through here to deliver it? Potentially. Would solve another problem here. Maybe get to here. How many more things do we need? Up to 6.8k. Just keep on running back and forth for now. Depends how we're feeling. It's even worth it to run all the way over here for 100 more. We can use it, so I guess. It's not like there's an infinite supply of resources here either. 15... 29 storages on the steel. Ice is at 40. That's also almost a problem. Dismantle ice. Recycle the ice. We can also just make boxes just full of random stuff too. Also an option. There's some things we don't need. Depends how hands-off we want to be with it. There you go. We just need to come over every once in a while and grab some more ore. Let's go. We can also add more recyclers, making more stuff for this. And that'll get us more ore. In terms of this, there's still a good chunk. It is an option. This is definitely not full, but it's also only a fast belt here, so there's something to consider. Let's add the other 6 we have here, I guess. Let's line it up with where it can be. And then we're out of belts. It's not great, obviously. Let's make a few more here. Enough to get the job done. Let's go on to here. This will go on to here. This all gets put on the other side anyway, so that's fine. And now do this section. And then ins. The outs are just automatic. Also need some more medium poles. We can wire. I don't need to do that either. Let's have sticks. Let's grab some of that stuff. Get more sticks from this section. Yeah, sticks and wire. Now I can make some medium poles. And honestly, also some inserters would be good. And more medium poles. Could we set this to make it better? Yes. Automate things? Yes. Anyways. Running through the thick oil here. If we went and got the upgrade to be able to put the supports in the deeper oil oceans and stuff, that would be beneficial, obviously. Here comes some more. Yeah, it looks like the loading factor here is definitely only, I mean, something even lower on electrolyte, it looks like. I'm just going. Yeah, the plates are not as full. Let's get through that. It's going. It's going. 7,000. What do we need, like 13,000 total? Oh, power is something we can fix. Power is something we can fix. Grab some stone to make furnaces. How many do we currently have? This many. Okay. What's making this water? Ice melters? What's the water doing? Another thing to potentially worry about. That's for sure. Okay. Make another 10 boilers. And... oh. All those heaters. 10 boilers. 5 boilers. 5 boilers. 5, 10, 15, or something like that. Okay. They're mostly working, most of the time. We've got more lightning round power here too. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. Okay. Make more pipes. Get some more of those. And where do I put this? We don't have as much water here as we could. Try this last one. Still fine? Another water pump area, or is this just gonna keep working? Good question. Okay. Oh, one way to find out. Water in here, still going, so looks to be fine. Let's just put it on the end here, see what happens. And then steam engines. This will also use up more of the solid fuel. Solves another problem. Kinda. Huh. Moves up. Hook myself up with more belts. That's what the belt maker area is for. And grab undergrounds and splitters. Also very helpful. Okay. Connect all this over here. Some random bits of stuff here. Look at that. There's more little bits of ruins slightly further out here. Look at that. Yeah. Anyways. Look up this. All of our fantastic additional power poles we made. And now, there's a bit more going. What about the water? How's the water doing? Water is almost entirely gone. Okay. You need some speed modules. Double the water production. Now water's going back up. Speed modules. The solution to all of our problems, apparently. Okay. We're at 7.4K. Solutions. Solutioning. How often do we send the train back and forth? We're only getting like 100 of this at a time. If we just run a belt, that'd be so much more convenient. We get robots to do it. Also probably not. We need the Roboport connections. This is supply area. So it needs to be connected. We have to get one in the middle here. Just on the edge here. They might be able to run across. There's cliffs in the way. What if we were to destroy some cliffs? Roboport. We're on the edge. Roboport over here. Nope. Not quite. And we can't fill this or anything. Well, that's not going to work. So we have to be a train, unfortunately. At least in the current state of things. Or running. Or running. We really need so much more of this right now. It's helping out, though. Okay. And it looks like now the limit is over here on this. So it's a limit of protection or speed. These guys. Just have a speed issue. You can have just a few in here. Why does it need to be 5? How's the electrolyte tank doing? 11,000. What kinds of levels of things we need to constantly be keeping track of here? Well, those things are going. It's not empty, so I'll call it good. Water's doing fine. These are doing fine. 7.5k. We need another box for these two. That's not enough for rocket stuff. Okay. Well, that'll be good. Okay. Anyways. Almost that good enough? Keeps going. You can have the rest of these. Just keep spinning. You doing good? What's she making? 10. How much are you using? 10. I mean, based on that information. Just everything go fast. Everything go fast, all problem solved. This is out of these. Maybe some more. And it goes pretty quick. Maybe we need like 5 more. Put in the other electrolyte maker. It's gonna get there. Quick enough. 0.17 per second. With all the beacons. This could even be quicker if we had the speedable 3s and everything. That requires additional situations. Can we make those here or something? No, that's with the tungsten. Efficiency needs spoilage. Productivity needs biter eggs. We haven't researched the quality, which is what we get here. Spin. Okay. Now things are getting filled back up. Still making enough of this. Maybe. Productivity also helps. Lines aren't empty, so I'm gonna say it's probably fine. Plastic, still full. This mess, still making stuff. Alright. Call that good. Everything's going. Ish. What was that? Electricity. How's this handling things? Water, 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 water. Water. Water, 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 water. Consumption. It's only turned on sometimes. So it uses... Might use the accumulators first. Steam engines turn on and off and on and off whenever there's a lightning strike. The solar panels are not doing too much in total. It's not very consistent or reliable. It's mostly still working though. Ish. Okay. So we're just gonna need to keep on getting the other bunch of ore over here. Just for a little bit. And so we have enough science. This is definitely something. It will continue to be something. Next time. Goodbye.